Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Nets. For Chicago, just below 500. 2 wins through the first 5 games. They're ready to step on the gas tonight. Nets, Bulls, up next. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, the Bulls, a half game back.
And seeing where the Nets are this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball. So if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
So the Nets starting 5. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for the Bulls, Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's White in at the point guard position. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Pass to Bridges. Four on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Sinks the triple.
Cameron
Johnson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nets.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Inside. Out to DeRozan. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Claxton. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. 3-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. Outside, Levine. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Vucevic defending. Johnson finds Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Puts one up from 19. Count that one.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
White against Dinwiddie. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And that one's on target from the wing.
That is DeMar's spot, maybe the best mid-range shooter in the game.
Dinwiddie against White. Bridges outside. Over Levine. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now, still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin, capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. There's so much LaVine brings to the table. Athleticism, shooting, playmaking. There isn't much he can't do.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Pick by Bridges. A shot. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
White the pass to DeRozan. Williams, a screen on Johnson. To the inside. Williams' shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Dinwiddie against LaVine. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's LaVine. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Out to DeRozan. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
High effort by DeRozan, having to work his way through contact.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Fires for 3, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's LaVine. Out to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
A moment to check out DeMar DeRozan. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percent.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. White against Dinwiddie. Shoots over White. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Bulls trail by 5. And here's DeRozan. And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Right place at the right time. DeRozan rewarded for his grit.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Picked by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on White. From deep three-point territory. Chicago grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
Now, here's Dinwiddie. After the miss from Vucevic, Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
DeRozan against Johnson. Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Now a volume three-point shooter. Zach LaVine knows how effective he can be outside the arc.
Dinwiddie against White. Johnson surveying the floor. Feeds it to Bridges. Passes to Claxton. Here now is Dinwiddie. White covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game, and credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
That's not on the defense. Give Zach credit for nailing a difficult shot.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Bridges inside. White covering. White with the defensive effort. There's the dish to Levine. Shakes him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
First one falls for him. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Thomas checked in for Bridges. And it's tied up with that one. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Dinwiddie, a screen on Levine. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Always a contributor. Zach LaVine can be such a force on the offensive end.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Patrick Williams. Osumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for White. Then for the Nets, Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Walker subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Now here's Thomas. Still yet to score. Walker against Caruso. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Up top DeRozan. Claxton covering.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Dinwiddie passes to Walker. The Nets working the ball around now. Now, here's Thomas. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Yet Simmons atop the key. Dishes to Dinwiddie. Outside, Walker. There's the pick. Now the pass to Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Walker against Caruso. Here's Dosunmu. Simmons pulls it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Walker taking his time here. Claxton finds Dinwiddie. Back to Claxton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Chalk up two there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. .104 left in the first quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Carter. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Passes it to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Pass to Claxton. It's Thomas on the wing. Dinwiddie against Carter. And shot on the way. Dinwiddie with the bucket. He's got 13.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
DeRozan with it. He's got 8. Over Claxton. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
Even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay was right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So, good call, fellas.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Thomas. Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Walker in at the 3. LaVine for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Totally in rhythm. Zach just needed the ball in his hands.
Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. 5th best, the Nets.
The way they shot the ball from the three-point line last year was sensational. It's a huge staple of their offense.
Nets trail by 5. Simmons feeling it out a bit. O'Neal sets the screen for Simmons. Outside, O'Neal. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Levine. Pass to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Craig with a screen on Thomas. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Calls for the screen. Caruso uses it to perfection.
Brooklyn's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Thomas, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Carter outside. Kicks it to Levine. The pass to Craig. The 3. He can't get that one. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bridges for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Levine against Walker. Left side, Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Drummond.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Carter against Bridges. Thomas sets a screen for Bridges. To the inside. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on the roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Now, here's Caruso. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Outside, Levine. It's up a 3. Out to Carter. Craig with a screen on Bridges. Carter, the pass to Craig. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, O'Neal. Passes it to Bridges. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Levine. Back to Caruso. Inside. And Levine throws it down.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Nets trail by 5. Now Bridges. He has 5. Low block shot on the way. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Outside, Levine. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Thomas passes to Simmons. Down low. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Simmons. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Craig. Levine with it. There's the 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Levine wide open. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Thomas passes to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Carter looking around. And the pass to Levine. Out to the wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside, Simmons. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No answer for Simmons. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for
And
one.
not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's White in for Carter. And the free throw, no good. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are, the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Ben Simmons.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. One shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 12. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. To the paint. Here's Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's DeRozan. That shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Dinwiddie against White. Dinwiddie outside. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 12, Ayo Dosunmu.
Here's Dinwiddie, 13 points in the game. Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, White. Right side, Williams. Back to White. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Here's White. Connects from three-point range. White's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Claxton the pass to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Dosunmu following the bucket by the Nets. Williams finds DeRozan, and the shot is good. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan.
The silky smooth jumper of DeRozan. I could watch DeMar shoot all day.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Now here's Thomas. No scoring in this one. Count that bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Dosunmu. Dinwiddie covering. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets trail by 6. Bound up there for Johnson. No good there.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
White, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Beautiful focus from Kobe White, powering his way past the defense.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in. And White, no good on that one.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need.
Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded closer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
The Nets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
First free throw is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now here's Dosunmu. Dinwiddie covering. Right the pass to Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vooch knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. Basket good.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Chicago leading by 6. 29 seconds left here in the second. Bridges against White. Passes to Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. Misses the jumper.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The 3 from Johnson. And And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Excellent read on defense from Patrick Williams.
And so we conclude the first half. It's Chicago. They lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Chicago Bulls.
Man, I'm just looking at these assist totals, man, and they've done a nice job of sharing the rock, man. Unselfish play, man. That's my type of basketball.
Kenny does have the best assist numbers on this set.
Nope.
Yeah. Yes, Shaq, he does. Whatever. And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at the Nets, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow. Pretty good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Star pair of LaVine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Bridges a screen on White. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. From 11 feet away.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
The Bulls leading by 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. That's to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Here's White. And no good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Nets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams, the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 15. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For three, Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Levine double team. Over in the corner, White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Dinwiddie. That shot off. White with the defensive effort.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Nets trail by 14. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Claxton. Now Finney-Smith. They could use a bucket. It's good. Claxton's got 6 points.
Assist goes to
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Claxton. And it's Vucevic missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
Claxton with it. Vucevic defending. Pass to Finney-Smith for 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Levine double team. Here's Williams and finished off by Williams.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Nets trail by 14. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie a screen on Levine. Bridges attacking. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Now here's White. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That's good from DeRozan.
He has mastered the art of getting himself to the free throw line, and DeRozan knocks them down at a high level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Now, here's Johnson.
Out of bounds.
He's got 7 and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Levine finds DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. Back to DeRozan, and they double up DeRozan. White down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 18. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Good season for him last year. He's averaged 20 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And the first one at the line is good. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Chicago. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Nets trail by 16. Dinwiddie against Caruso. One-on-one fast break. Over in the corner, White. Bulls moving the ball around. Caruso sets the screen for Vucevic. DeRozan surveying the D. And again, Chicago, no good. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Thomas, a screen on White. White against Dinwiddie. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White the pass to Levine. Back to White. Shoots over Dinwiddie. White, good. White's got 10 points in the game.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
And the first time out called of the game for Brooklyn. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple.
3-1-2 crew.
Dinwiddie finds Finney Smith. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Bean with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-4 run right now. White against Johnson. DeRozan for 3. Drains the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thomas sets a screen for Dinwiddie. He's off on that one. White with the defensive effort. DeRozan against Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Levine double team. Passes it to White. Takes a 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie against White. Up top, Claxton. And that one is hammered home. And here are the Bulls now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
It's Finney Smith, top of the key. Thomas kicks to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Over White. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Back to Caruso. Caruso sets the screen for Vucevic. And they double up DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. And that'll be his third foul so far. Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Carter in for Levine. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. On defense, the Bulls to the left side wing.
2 minutes.
Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
White against Thomas. Drummond with a screen on Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Nets.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Bulls making a switch here. Dozumu's checked in. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Chicago leading by 15. 1:16 left to play in the third. Caruso finds DeRozan, and he's good on the three ball. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
There's the feed to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Drummond. He has 6. 27 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Simmons, a screen on Caruso. Here's Bridges. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 16. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Brooklyn now, Thomas is out there with Bridges. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Walker. And it's Simmons in at center.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
Here's Levine after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Drummond with a screen on Walker. Levine passes to Drummond. Over Simmons and Andre Drummond. The bucket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight. Drummond working against Simmons. Outside, O'Neal. That's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Caruso. And laid in to finish the break.
Alex Caruso picking the opposition's pocket. Takes off once he grabs the steal.
Thomas passes to Simmons. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Carter against Bridges. Pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Caruso. And the Bulls, another 3.
Alex Caruso loves the corner shot. He spots up and he trusts his stroke.
Thomas surveying the D. Simmons sets a screen for Thomas. Shoots over Caruso. Almost, but it rolls out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Carter sets the pick for DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Fires away from way outside. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, Walker loves to find these opportunities. He looks for chances to light you up at the arc.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. Walker against Levine. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Feeds to O'Neal. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. Here's Bridges. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Bean passes to Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for the Bulls, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Andre Drummond's game has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Carter. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Nets trail by 16. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. No good with the triple.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Outside Levine. Here's Caruso. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 7th assist in the game. Simmons passes to Claxton. He kicks it to Bridges. Outside Thomas. Knocked away. Stolen by Levine. Caruso finds Levine. White inside. Simmons is there. Levine, a screen on Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Levine. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 29.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Outside Thomas. Nice D from Levine.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And that one's good, Caruso.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
He's checked in for Chicago. The Nets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Carter. Here's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's now 19 points for Mikal Bridges. Johnson against Levine. Craig sets the screen for Levine. Over Johnson. Levine can't hit. Nets trail by 21. Now here's Dinwiddie. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Craig, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Now here's Levine. Here's Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Andre Drummond.
Locating the open man. Levine not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Johnson against Levine. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 11 in the second half.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Craig with a screen on Bridges. And Carter has it in the corner. Another three for Chicago.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Carter dishes to White. Smitty, we've seen some great MVP races in these last few seasons, haven't we?
Yes, we have. The depth of talent at the very top of the NBA is terrific. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Curry, LeBron, Tatum. The MVP is up for grabs every season.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie for three. Stolen by Levine. White finds Craig. Bridges with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's White with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Craig sets the screen for White. Levine double team. 6 on the shot clock. White looking around. And they recover it. Outside Carter. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie for 3. Traps in the tray.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got 23.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Now on the court, your host.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. DeRozan finds Williams.
Next foul, Dorian Finney-Smith. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Nets trail by 21. Here now is Dinwiddie. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Vucevic's screen on Johnson. Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Here's DeRozan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terry comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosumu in for White. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons with it. Outside Thomas. With the drive. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Assisted by
Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Zach LaVine.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taylor's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Terry. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. Bridges is checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Smith. Now here's Dosunmu. The pass to Craig. 4 on the shot clock. Dosunmu, the pass to Craig. Another shot, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. O'Neal looking around. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. They get the rebound. Johnson outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on the team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.